This game contains flashing lights, violent content, and potentially disturbing material. We hope you like it. For as long as you can remember, legends have been told about the derelict mansion upon the hill that casts a blanket of darkness over the town. The history of the house itself is virtually unknown, and even the town's oldest residents cannot remember the mansion's origin. Being an avid history enthusiast, you embark up the mountain to visit the manor, hoping to shed some light on the backstory of this crumbling fortress of darkness. A very cartoony looking mansion of darkness. In the middle of the night, in the middle of a rainstorm. Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion HD renovation. Hello my friends, Blackendrose here. And yes, I've been away for a long time. I'll probably do a video explicitly on that because I don't want to waste anybody's time getting this game set up. So let's get this game started. Now then, I shall do Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion. Oh, hello. Yeah, this isn't exactly a new game, but that's okay. Now, obviously, the purpose of this is to get to... oh, excuse me. To get through 1,000 rooms. And as you can see, there's a room counter on the top right there. My God, I'm getting a burping issue. Hello! So yes, this is Spooky's Jumpscare Mansion, the HD renovation, so it looks better, it has some new room designs, and some new room layouts. And this isn't the endless mode, but if you want me to play an endless mode session, then I will. It has, well, I'm not going to go into that too much, it has some new room layouts, and also it goes on, but hello! Yeah, this thing does have jump scares in it. Well, I mean, I don't know if that qualifies as a jump scare. But it does have monsters in it. There are 12 specimens in the main game. And there are an additional, I think, 7 in the endless mode, on top of the main ones. So far, we're just rolling through rooms, making progress. And this is a game that I like for the horror that it produces. The sound it works with. Thank you. The sound that it works with creates this rather tense atmosphere, and obviously, going through these rooms with nothing happening, like it puts you on edge, but puts you at ease because nothing's happening. And of course, you get those random things just sort of popping out from nowhere in a very cartoony fashion. The juxtaposition, yeah, like that. The juxtaposition between the jump scare and it being a cartoony thing, and the fact that it doesn't happen on every room, it's sort of, that's how jump scares should be done. Is it does a jump scare, leaves you alone for a while, and then randomly, a bit later, when you've calmed down and you're feeling safe again, it cranks back up. Oh, what do we got here? At first, this place just seemed cute, but I've been here for days now. I'm feeling quite parched now, and I keep getting this feeling like I'm being watched by something. This is not romantic at all. I apologise for the voice that I'm putting on there. I don't quite know where that comes from. But anyway, so we have some pictures lining the place, all particularly scary. Some cartoony bones there. And we just kind of keep going. We do have health, we do have a sprint meter, which proves very useful later on. I have played this game, I have beaten this game, and I think I've made it to room 683 on the endless mode. Unfortunately, when you die on endless mode, it resets. So you can't just pick up where you left off. What have we got here? I know something is following me, but I feel like I'm prancing through the same rooms over and over, hopefully leaving notes as breadcrumbs. Whoops. Will provide... well, bollocks. Hopefully leaving notes as breadcrumbs will prove I am making progress and reaching some destination. I just hope I don't run out of ink. I am dreadfully thirsty. And I'm going mad because I can't even read my own notes properly. Oh god. I've only been awake for about an hour, so I'm recording this quite a bit earlier than I normally would. Oh, ink. Not quite quenching my thirst. Taste is terrible. Stains are terrible. I don't think drinking it was a very romantic idea. What is this guy's obsession with romanticism? Okay. Oh, another note. I found something today to satisfy my unromantic thirst. I awoke today from a brief faint and found before me a bottle of red wine. I am not sure what brand or year, for there is no label. All I gather is that it tastes strongly metallic. It's blood! Blood tastes strongly metallic because of the iron in it. And that's not me making a joke, that is literally the case. Not that I've tasted blood, but look, I just know this stuff, alright? I look up a lot of things, since I don't work for the moment. And there's a reason for that, which will be explained later. Ha! And yes, I've made it to a safe. What is that? I'm just gonna ignore that. Okay, so it's not every 50 rooms you get a save point, but I think for the first few segments it's 50 rooms, then it becomes 100 rooms. The first 50 rooms doesn't have a monster in it, it just has those cartoony jump scares, so this is where shit is going to start getting real. And there are specimens in this that... Thank you for that! There are specimens in this that don't creep me out as much, and then there's a few that I really don't like, and there's one that I hate, like, with all of my soul. And unfortunately, he's one of the first few that you run into. Ah! Someone sneezed on the floor, it seems. Spouting, splashing, soaking, innards, ingest. I can't read that. Wailing, never stops the choking. Oh, hello! That's specimen 1, the ink monster. Now, unfortunately, the ink slows you down as you walk across it. So, and as you can tell from the sound effects, it's a chase. Now, how this works is, we've got some looping rooms here. How this works is you have to proceed through a number of rooms to evade the monster, and the chase will then stop. But as you can see, going over this ink it slows you down, whilst it doesn't slow him down. Okay, so I've evaded him. I think it was like 10 rooms there. What the? Well, that was a poorly placed one. I didn't even know that was there. Okay, let's get a move on. Now, once you've activated a specimen, they can show up at any time to start chasing you. I think in the main game, though, it can only be one at a time. In the endless mode, it can be more than one. Hello, this is a rather elaborate room. What do they use this room for? Is this like the joke room? Oh, by the way, you can't fall off the edge. Is this like a joke room? Is there a note on there? No, there isn't. This is one of the rooms I hate, and it becomes more apparent when you face some of the other specimens that can float, because obviously you can't float, but they can just make a beeline to you. This one in particular is nasty because it takes forever to get through it. And of course, your sprint runs out. There are monsters that are faster than you, even when you're sprinting. So, long, elaborate rooms like this, they can cause you to take a few nasty hits. Yes, as you can tell by the way I'm describing this, I have played the shit out of this. When I started playing this, I was actually quite terrified of this. Mostly because I hadn't played horror for a long time. I've been playing mostly Monster Hunter World and like Elite Dangerous and Kerbal Space Program. All fun games. But yeah, I just thought I wanted to do some recording again, since I've been out of work for about a little over a year now for anxiety reasons. I've already been through a course of therapy. I'm due to go through another course of therapy. Oh god. Hello, Inky. Yeah, I'm due to go through another course of therapy, so I'm on a waiting list. And I figured, well, let's see if I can like start doing this again, like get a project going. It might help boost my confidence and cheer me up. Incidentally, if you guys have any ideas for videos you want done, as always, let me know either here or via Twitter. I do have a Twitter account, Blackendrose123. And yeah, just let me know what you think. But I'm keen to get back into doing this. Oh god, this is bad. This is one of the problems that can happen in this, is that the randomness in this can really screw you over. Oh god, he can fly. I forgot about that. Now this is where it can go wrong. And thankfully I guessed right. Because again, he can make a beeline to me. Oh god, another one. Yeah, he's still there. And I've got to take this elaborate route around. Yeah, I think I guessed right this time. Oh god, again. I hate it. I hate it when this room loops like 3 times. Because this is one of the rooms I hate. Now, the handy thing is that the monster can't kill you in one attack. There's only one instance where that can happen, and it's scripted. I say scripted, it's very specific. They will hurt you, and it will generally take about 2 to 3 hits to kill you. Okay, I've made it to room 100. I've been going for about nearly 15 minutes, but that's okay. Oh, whoops. sorry about that. I ended up moving the mouse. But I'm actually playing this on a controller. I'll see if I can get to room 150 and call that an episode. Anyway, let's move forwards. And then I'll sort of... Hello! A room full of green slime. Probably the ink monster's lair. Okay, moving onwards. So far, it's nothing I can't handle. Like, the ink monster isn't too difficult to deal with, but he is just the first one. I mean, when you're playing in endless mode, he can be deadly. And that's only because that in endless mode you can get 2 or even 3 specimens after you at the same time. And so their effect can stack. Yeah, that kind of... Oh, God. This kind of highlights what you're dealing with here. Like, all the rooms moving around. Like, the geometry of this house just makes no sense. Oh, God. Inky's back again. He's been rather persistent this time. Hello. Just saw that pumpkin there. That's the thing with those jump scares, is that on their own they're nothing, But when you're being chased by an entity, that could be the thing that either like makes you jump or even impedes your progress. Out of the way. Get out of it. Uh-oh. Right, so just keep on running. Is anyone going to contact the visceral cleanup detail on this? Hello? Ah, yes. This is the other aspect that starts happening now. These are scripted rooms. They have specific processes on getting through them. Oh, look at this. Some lovely specimens here. Oh, look at that. One's broken out. Okay, so we'll take the keycard and a note. Subject 5 is growing more and more restless. I told Spook we need more funds for sedatives, but she just laughed and flew into the ceiling. Without more chemicals to keep these things docile, I'm not sure how much longer we can keep them here safely. Generic lab assistant. Wow, I feel sorry for the guy who was called generic lab assistant. What? Oh, okay. Well, that's a bloody mess on the floor. And it looks like something got out. So, as per usual game fashion, I'm probably going to have to take it on. Right, what have we got here? I believe Subject 5 is loose. The glass around its container is shattered, and I can faintly hear clicking coming from the ceiling. I don't know what will happen now. If it is out and alive, this is probably my last report. The clicking is getting louder now. Oh, shiter! Ah, crap. Yeah, there it is. Great pick. Oh, God. This is the worst room for this. Because that thing is fast. And to top it all off, I made a mistake. Wow, I can't believe I evaded that. Uh-oh. Yeah, you can't really see it well in that room, but there are holes in the ceiling. And what happens is that as you pass them, it crawls down from there. And right now, I've pulled my legs up from the floor because I hate bugs! I hate them! We all have things we hate, and that's one of the things I hate. I can't help it. I'm just glad there aren't spiders in this. But then again, that thing's a giant millipede, and I hate them. Okay, I think I've shaken it off. Thankfully, that thing isn't too rough. When it hits you, it retreats back a bit before trying to attack again. So it's fast, but it's not all that damaging. You can generally weather a couple of hits. Now, as long as you've got straight runs through the rooms, you can generally get through them without taking more hits, allowing your health time to recover. So just keep on trucking. Okay. One of the things that can get quite nasty is when you... Okay. I'm going to do this a little bit, but I know this is a trap. Because what happens is that the end of the passage down there, you will never reach it. But you can go back anytime. As you can see, just there, you can just make it out. The wall is a little bit enclosed. What happens is, as you go down to the end of that hallway, it closes in around you as you keep moving down it. And eventually, you'll get stuck. And then one of the specimens will appear at the end of the hallway, a specific one, and kill you. Hello. I don't think that was wine. Yeah, It wasn't, buddy. You might want to get yourself checked out because you just drank a whole bottle of blood. Ah! This is a specific room. I think these are either Kickstarter backers or like YouTube players. I don't really know, but I don't know who these people are, so oh well. Okay, so I'm rapidly approaching. Here we go, room 150. Right, saved it. So I think I'll leave that here. I hope you guys enjoy this little romp. It's going to get scarier as the rooms go on. I think after the next 50 rooms, it's then 100 rooms per save point. And of course more specimens will start showing up. But anyways, I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm going to pause it now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm Blackendrose, and I will see you in the next video. Take care, my friends. Bye bye.